So were your parents always supportive of you breaking into this industry?
Yeah, I think. Listen, I always say I've hit the absolute jackpot with my parents. Nothing in my life that I can gain through hard work or anything. There will be no achievement that I have that is greater than the fact of I have my parents, or I have them as my parents, or the people that have taught me, things in life. I'm so privileged in that sense. I was privileged beyond, privileged in the sense that I got every birthday and Christmas present I ever wanted. I went on amazing family holidays. I had celebrity experience when I was a kid and all these types of things. But realistically, the things that my parents have taught me and trying to instill an emotional intelligence into both me and my sister, to understand, adverse conversation or anything like that. That is the best thing that I have. When you're a kid, you're born into the football club that you support, right? So my dad's an Arsenal fan, his dad was an Arsenal fan, that gets passed down. Certain things get passed down. And the thing that I want to pass down so much from my parents that they gave to me and I want to give to my kids is that ability of how to love and how to understand someone else and how to understand that someone else's point of view will be different from yours. And it's not about going up against someone's point of view. It's about understanding it, because your power becomes greater when you understand someone. And that's so important to me.
Yeah, and it's interesting because we do live in a world that is becoming increasingly more polarised. We see it with social media. There's a camp here and a camp there, and it feels like lots of people can't have good conversations, or it's always got to be you're right or you're wrong. Yeah, and you can't make a mistake either, because then you might be cancelled, and it has created a sense of people are scared sometimes, I think, to speak their mind.
Yeah.
In terms of your upbringing and exposure to a celebrity world, or a world that perhaps other people didn't have access to, do you think that's made you better at your job? When you go into an interview, do you ever get nervous?
For sure. It speaks volumes, the fact that no one in my family had anything to do with football. So when I meet footballers, I literally I can't even talk. Yeah. I give the worst interviews in the world. But yeah, definitely. I think, do you know what it does? It gave me an opportunity to see that actually that world isn't as nice as people think it is. And what I mean by that is you come across characters that you don't think about. If someone's thinking about fame, they think about the best parts of it. And don't get me wrong, this is no sob story towards famous people. Famous people have got it good, right? They get the nice seat in the restaurant. You get people will come over and do you favors and things like that. But it's also a very, very lonely place. Yeah, massively. I'll tell you right now, my dad does not have one friend. Yeah. What I mean by that is that he's got mates, but not he doesn't have a best mate. Yeah. He doesn't have
it can be very isolating. It can't.
Yeah. He wants, but that's how he wants to live his life. And I personally believe that the reason he wants to live his life like that is because he's had so many people come into his life and out of his life that he felt like he could trust and then realised he couldn't. Yeah. And that's tough. Yeah. And that's tough. My dad's been a celebrity since he was 8 years old. He was doing TV. Yeah. And I always think that. I always think, God, my dad doesn't have any best mate. He doesn't go out or hang out with anyone. My dad's favourite person is my mum.
I know, but that's so sweet.
I know it's sweet, but he needs friends. Yeah, it's when he says to me, I say, who's your best mate? And he goes, well, you, Harley, and mum. And I'll go, wow,
but he's
loser.
The sweetheart, isn't he?
He's so nice. He's the nicest. And that's the hardest thing. When people say to me, people always ask that question of do you want to live up to your dad? I was like, the only bit of him that I want to live up to is being able to go somewhere, and then when he leaves, people go, oh my God, he's the best person.
Yeah, what a gent.